like Hoody, I'm back cooking these goodies. Look at these views from cooking these foods. Yeah.
All right, yo, what up? Welcome to today's video. We are out in the Snapper, as you can see. Someone in my comments that's like a local viewer, I think actually a multiple, but definitely one or two that I've seen repetitively, said to me, have you tried Man versus Meat? Now, this is a local joint that everybody's been jawing about since I moved back here. It's a couple years old. As you can tell, it's a meat-centric restaurant, but basically they have a lot of like dirty down comfort style food, sandwiches, poutines, things like that, but very meat centric, like all dishes containing meat. So Man versus Meats, I have not tried it. I've lived back here for a while now, what, a year and a half, and I've just been meaning to get to it. Now somebody in the comments, or a multitude of people in the comments that are from here, have said, have you tried the Philly cheesesteak from there? Now, obviously I haven't because I've never tried this place, but today is the day that we change that. They're claiming big, major, huge claims that this is the best Philly cheesesteak that is offered in my city. So we'll have to see. I'm going to get the Philly cheesesteak, and then I was looking at their menu and they have a chicken tender sandwich as well. And I love a good chicken finger sub. So I'm going to get two sandwiches. I'm going to try this Philly cheese, and I'm going to try this chicken finger sub and see what happens here. I'm really hoping for the best. I'm hoping I'm not let down, but we'll see. We will see. All right, rolling up. Here we are. Man versus Meat. Man versus Meat. He's stabbing this guy. The meat's fighting back to the butcher. Premium Meats, homestyle eats. All right, sack obtained. Let's take this to a little more private dining location. All right, we've relocated to a more deserted lot where we're not going to get any weird stares and just enjoy our privacy. So let's go ahead and crack into this. First things first, got this in a wrap. With that, smelling it, I'm thinking this is the cheesesteak, but we'll find out. Your boy got a side of ranch for his chicken banger sub, and I think that's what this is. We'll find out. Oh my goodness gracious me, that looks freaking bomb off the top. Okay, let me remove my glasses for this. Maybe you guys want to see my true eyes. Yo, that is very promising. Okay, there we go on the Italian roll, but there you go. Okay, so boom, off top, peppers, red onions, nice shaved beef, crusty little Italian roll it looks like here. And they say there's provolone, so I'm not seeing a ton of cheese right now, but smelling and looking great. Those onions have definitely been caramelized off with a little bit of vinegar, I can tell, probably, you know, the red stuff. Why can't I think of it right now? That's ridiculous. Anyways, you know what I mean. Need to get deeper. Flavors are good. Very hot. Bun is nice. But when you call something a cheesesteak, it ought to be cheesy. And that's what this thing is lacking, cheese. I wish I had a side of like a melty cheese, anything, a white cheese, a yellow cheese, I don't care. Just a side of melty cheese to dunk this in. or I wish it had more cheese on it. I can also say that I want the meat to be to be seasoned better. Salty, more salt and pepper. It just seems like it's really good meat. The way they've cooked it, it's tender, fall apart, shaved beef, right? But it just falls flat. I really need more seasoning. And yeah, just the cheese level. Extremely disappointing. I can't even see any cheese in there, can you? I can tell that the piece of provolone was laid like this. The hot stuff came on it, and then it just melted it to nothing into the bun. Bit of a bummer. Sucks too because the customer service was really great. Guy was super friendly, super nice, and he offered to bring it out to my vehicle. I said I'd come in, and then right as 15 minutes was up, he walked out with my order and brought it to my vehicle. So shout out to the customer service. Okay, I feel like there's one too many fingers on this sandwich for me to close it, so I'm going to try them individually. They look a little spicy. Batter's not as spicy as I expected. Batter's lacking seasoning, or dredge, I should say. Okay. Let's go ahead and try to close this sandwich up. Right. I'm recognizing that 2 chicken fingers should be sufficient to try to jam all this together. Comes with lettuce, tomato. The lettuce, romaine, not my favorite thing on a chicken anything. I like a crispy iceberg. We know this about me. So that's points down. The tomatoes at this point, because of the hot chicken tenders, are kind of soggy. And I asked for mayo on the bun. Which there's not a whole lot of. So this is pretty dry. Luckily I got some ranch. That is going to be required. The ranch certainly made it a bit better. Gave it the moisture that it needed. So far, ultimately, I'm just at a bit of a loss. Mushy, mealy, hot tomatoes. I say this lettuce isn't the king for chicken sandwiches. Go with a crispy, cold iceberg or a cabbage. It just holds up so much better to hot chicken. Also, like I said, the chicken, the dredge needs way more seasoning. And the design of the sandwich. This is something, you know, it's a handheld item. Design it so that it's effective for the person eating it. Don't slap 4 whole chicken tenders on a bun and make somebody else cram them in and have them be like a scattered mess. If you're making a chicken finger bunwich like this, I would say chop the fingers down into pieces and like lay them accordingly in there in like a more organized, concise, handheld, ease of access, ease of use type fashion. It's just simple sandwich engineering. Just uneven amounts of this lettuce. I don't know, disappointing. Had high hopes because the customer service was really good and it looked good coming out of the package. The ranch is obviously a like a very standard Heinz Kraft, something like that. Not very good. And once again, the Philly cheese. Lacking cheese. Definitely a bummer. Each sandwich was $12. For that, I'd rather just go to Subway. And whoever told me in the comments that this is the best Philly cheese, I don't know, man. Might have to check your palate. This also informs me of this. If this is the level of food that in this city gets rave reviews and is in business and succeeding, Lord only knows what the food I make. If I had the money to open up a place, there's no question I would just smash these places out of the park. And I'm not saying that to be like arrogant or anything. It's just this place gets like rave reviews. And I'm just being honest. It's mediocre at best. Super flavorless. I don't know. Maybe one day. I'll be able to really let it shine on the people here. But I don't know. That's pretty disappointing. Bummer too, because I thought it was going to be good. It looked good. It smelled good. It seemed all good. But once it went in here, it just wasn't there. Anyways, well, that's a little adventure in trying local spots. Unfortunately, a disappointment. Will not be going back to eat that food. I don't think I want to try anything else there. I feel like it would be a trending theme of lack of flavor, depth of flavor, seasoning, things like that. Anyways, till the next one, you know what to do. Eat good, live well, stay true.